Yeah, welcome back to the next episode of ToonTown Ronpa. In the last episode, I cliffhangered you all again, leaving off right before my first decision, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm always thinking about you guys when I'm thinking about someone I want to bother for no reason. I hope you all know you hold a special place in my heart when it comes to doing a little trolling. Anyway, we're going to make our decision here. Had a few moments to think about this. And what exactly did he say again? It can wait. Yeah, he kind of threw off my whole gut instinct here. Because usually my gut instinct so far has been to sort of just go with what other people seem to want, you know? Please as many people as I can. I think the better option here would be to talk to him. Even though he says, you know, he's suggesting I go interrogate Riggy or whatever. I think that we should, you know, insist. Which, like, that's the first decision I came to, but on the other hand, I do want to talk to Riggy more. But I just have to decide now that I'm okay with this, and I think I am. Yes. He wants to talk to us. I'm interested in what he has to say. Because I'm kind of less interested in what Riggy might say, honestly. We already had some Riggy development anyway. Okay. I am fine with this decision. Choose the right one, right? Honestly, we could just try later, since I doubt he'd change much. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Darn, I thought Bessie might still go, I don't know. I'm figuring, something I left out when one thing I was assuming when I was thinking about this is that we say that we can talk to Riggy later, but I'm pretty sure that choice is one or the other. I either talk to Lou or I talk to Riggy. If I skip on one, I think the other talk is just never going to happen. That's my guess. So, what did you want to tell us? What do you want to tell Flippy? Nothing. I thought he was gonna wait till we're private. Nothing much. You all can, I don't know, have fun or something while you wait. Ah, I know. Perhaps we can plan a swimming event for us.
Swimming, huh? All right, I'm listening.
I'll make this quick, Flippy. All right. Yeah, he wanted to. Lou led me to the huts. Why so far away? So he wanted this to be private. So what did you want to talk to me for? This seems serious. I'm not gonna kill you if that's what you're wondering. Thanks? Yeah, exact reaction. Thanks? Look, I'll get to the point. You want to know what happened in my motive dream of Mo? Yeah, kinda, actually. We're going back to chapter 1 with this? Wait, what'd I say? Are you willing to tell? Only part of it. What is bringing this on, though? That Mo, he ordered glue from my store to fix an instrument of his. What? Even though glue is obviously not supposed to be used for that kind of crap. Because it broke, since obviously gluing an instrument back together is a horrible idea, he blamed me for it. So he's an idiot. He tried his best to ruin my business, all over something that was entirely his fault. Because a lot of motives seem to be ruining each other's livelihoods. Which is interesting. As a grudge motive. Everyone's got a grudge. Because usually it's like, oh, we're all friends on the outside, but apparently this is just like everyone's screwing each other over. And that's putting it vaguely. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, indeed. But why tell me this? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why are we hearing this? I have a question to ask you. What is it? Do you trust me? I did before this. Is he trying to say... What do you mean by that, Lou? It's pretty simple. I want to teach that Mo a lesson. To show that he can't just control us with these stupid rules of his. Like, seriously? Control every single minute of our lives? Yeah. No, I'm out. So, I wanted to make him seem like such a bad tune that no one would ever listen to him again. This doesn't seem right. Okay, that's not as extreme as what I thought first. You thought he was saying he was gonna kill him? But what would you want from me? This seems like framing, though. That doesn't seem like something Flippy would do. Why would you ask Flippy for this? It's pretty simple. You just keep doing what you do, and let me make a fool out of Mo. Lou. Oh, I really want to see him do it now. You shouldn't do this. Oh, he got me all excited for this. I don't want to tell him no now. That's horrible. I should just tell him no, but hold on. I gotta save this spot. Ugh. My motivation for wanting to see him do this is very not pure. Not pure of heart. But I really want to see what he does. Like, I don't know. What? I feel like you shouldn't do this. I really want to see what happens. Oh, I want to see what happens. I've been trying to, like, you know, play the protagonist role so far. You know, trying to be careful with my decisions because you know, it's like, don't want to do something bad, don't want to screw everything up. But, like, honestly, at this point, I just want to... I want to see what this does. This is a terrible decision. I have it saved in case I need to go back and change it, but... He's got me hyped. He's got me hyped. I want to see what he does now. Oh, this isn't you, Flippy. I'm sorry. Just be careful, okay? Whatever you plan to do, make sure it's nothing that can endanger you, alright? I won't, Flippy. Just trust me on this one. I mean, I could look at it that way too, that we're trusting him. That's what I like about these decisions, though, is that, honestly, in Zero Escape, spoilers for Zero Escape, by the way, skip ahead like a minute or two if you don't want to hear it. In Zero Escape, you have decisions to make, and it's very clear what a bad decision would be. Like, you can very obviously see the worst decisions. Now, there's a lot of bad endings in the game, technically. You know, even if you make good decisions, you could still get a bad ending. But there is a definitive worst ending. Well, not definitive, but there is a so-called worst ending, and it's the worst ending because you get the least information, and everyone dies. And it's very easy, though, to avoid that ending. You just don't screw anyone over. It's very obvious. There's a choice where someone is screwed over and a choice where no one is screwed over. But in this case, and then in future Zero Escape games, some of the decisions you have to make, it just seems completely arbitrary. There is no good or bad because you're just choosing a color of a door. In these decisions, you can see sort of merits to each of them. So like you can kind of reason, you know, like it doesn't just feel like I'm throwing darts at a board blindfolded making decisions. And it also isn't like a square block and square hole kind of decision where it's like, obviously I know what I'm going to choose. I'm not going to screw this person over. Like there's a lot of morally and ethically gray decisions to make here. And I like that. Anyway, I think that's the end of my rant. Good. If that was only the beginning of what Mo did to you, then he has no right treating everyone like this. Just don't do anything stupid. Okay, Lou? Do you know who you're talking to? Anyways, this chat has gone longer than I thought it would be, so we should run back. Yeah, it really wasn't that long of a chat, but I managed to stretch it out into 12 minutes. But as we were heading back...
Ah, there you two are.
I thought it was gonna be Mo for a second. I was about to pee my pants. Yeah, and?
Bessie told me we needed something buoyant, just in case someone isn't good at swimming. That someone being Pete.
Oh, because he's not... For a second there, I thought Pete was the buoyant thing. And not the person that can't swim. So I just pictured us tossing Pete into the water and then holding on to... Okay. You trying to find like a large branch or something?
Pretty much. Wanna help me, Flippy?
I mean, you do what you want. I'm heading back.
Alright, look. I'm glad we're paired up.
Oh, yeah, we're paired up. Oh, okay, yeah. First chance he has. Okay,
However, would it be a good strategy to stick together?
Oh, boy. I was afraid of this. What do you mean?
It makes perfect sense for us. It makes perfect sense for us to stick together, considering what we've done so far. However, what are the chances a malicious pair takes advantage of that?
Yeah, I mean, we are already friends. They might be able to spot it pretty easily if we end up spending more time with each other than we should. You mean a pair that would want to kill another pair?
Obviously, no two Toons could do such a horrible thing. But we have to be cautious here, Flippy. So, what say you?
For the sake of our safety, it makes sense to stay apart. Oh, God. However, would us staying apart seem suspicious? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
You made your decision yet? Better to know now than later.
I feel like the smart thing to do... Oh, no. Obviously, smart thing to do. Oh, God, oh, my God, stop! It's been 14 minutes and this is my third decision. I think I'm gonna puke. Oh, this chapter doesn't hold back. This is the one with the animation too, apparently. Maybe more than we'll have it. I don't understand what the point of this animation is. Maybe this is like a critical choice? Obviously this seems like a really critical choice. Oh no. Ugh. Oh, I'm really worried about our pair. I'm getting a sinking feeling that this is a decision that could decide if Coach Z dies or not. But I don't know which one's gonna get him killed, because I think if we stick together, I feel like someone will take advantage of that, but at the same time, we've already been hanging out together. If we try separating now, someone could also notice that. That's the problem. Is that if someone is looking to kill one of us, they're going to notice either way, I think. They're going to get suspicious of our behavior. Oh, no. I don't want to kill Coach Z with this. Oh my god. I'm going into fight or flight adrenaline rush right now. Honestly, at this point, I'm worried about our own life, too. I think this could get us both killed. Like, this, we are on a ship together here. Like, obviously, like, you know, we're going to be working together. From afar, even. I don't think spending time away from Coach Z is going to change that. Piss. Alright, I've stared at this for like a minute. Minute and a half. I gotta make my decision in the next 30 seconds. Okay, so... I'm leaning towards this one, but I'm also, like, I'm afraid of what's going to... I don't know what's going to happen if I choose this one specifically. Like, I can't control their behavior. Like, I don't want them to start getting too far from each other, otherwise it's going to be obvious. But I'm feeling like this one, because I don't know, I'm really afraid of sticking together. I'm really... I get a bad feeling just thinking about choosing that one, so I have to go with this one. Spend more time with others. Don't like the sound of that, but I close my eyes and click. Obviously, the smart decision is to spend more time with others. Deep exhale.
I see.
Oh, Coach Z. Please live.
Then perhaps it'd be more strategic if we split up after we find something for Pete.
Yeah, I guess so.
And Flippy?
Yeah?
I'm sure the others won't be stupid enough to try anything, but I can't disagree that we should be more careful.
We can only yearn.
Well, let's find something for Pete already.
We found a suitable branch for Pete, and I returned to where Bessie and the others were. Alone. Why? Like, see, this is what I didn't want them to do. Why did you return separate? You... I mean, technically, Coach Z went on his own. But, yeah, now it's odd. Like, where's Coach Z? Well, okay. As long as no one that I'm worried about is standing right here, should be fine. Wait, where's Coach Z? Oh, well, Coach Z said he needed to talk to someone. I'm not sure what about. Oh, okay. Well, that seemed kind of random of him to do. Oh god, lose solace together. Wait, maybe I can add him onto this. Alright, Flippy, don't make it seem like you're lying. Lying?! Why are we lying? Maybe Coach Z wanted to talk to his partner. I'm dead. Oh, right. The partner thing. So, in other words, none of us. Well, that's besides the point. Why would you expose him like that? Did I save? I don't think I saved on that, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you can just scroll around. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But actually, hold on, let me... actually, no, I'm not going to save. It was so quick after the last decision, there's no point. Is that stick you have for me, Flippy? Kinda is. Kinda measly. Couldn't really find anything better than it. Sorry, Pete. It's alright. I can simply stay here and watch. Can we use the board? Why not just use the loose board? Ooh, yeah, that could work. Maybe, but do we really want to damage that ramp? Even more than it already is. Oh, Oh, I know a good alternative to swimming. The boat! So we got the stick for nothing? Great. The boat? That sounds fun, though. Yeah, you know. The boat that's here, because we're at a dock, doofus. That boat right over there. It's been going around and around. Doesn't look like anyone's in it, though. Maybe it's automatic? Oh, snap. So like a Roomba? Blech. Would we even want to be on something that's alike to Flunky? That's robophobic. I think it'd be fine. Doesn't look like anything like a cog. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the same boat as always. Just not with a driver. Well, it seems relatively safe. The railings seem adequate. Is Bessie usually the driver? Perhaps? Don't worry, Pete. We'll just be more careful. I feel like a ToonTowner professional would know that, but I don't. Well, if everyone else is fine with it. Guess I got nothing better to do. The boat sounds fine, Bessie. Alrighty then, time for our coastal cruise. This doesn't seem like the ocean, though. Like, obviously, we can't escape. It's just like a pond. So we all boarded the boat once it stopped to one of the piers, and once it departed... Look at the squad! And we're off! The boys and Bessie! Ooh, Pete! There's a bunch of starfish in the water! That's quite a lot more than I remember there being. The boat is a bit disorienting, but I think I can get used to this. Everyone enjoying the ride? Should be able to get used to this. Never better. Well, thank you for your honesty. So, why are you excited for this, Tom? Why wouldn't I be? I've only done this like 2 times before. Really? I don't remember any payment required for this. Oh, right, because he doesn't have a lot of time, doesn't he? Well, I've just always been so busy with my work, so getting to do something like this is a super rarity. Well, I'm glad you find this so much fun, Tom. It's nice seeing Bessie this happy again. It's felt like it's been a while since she was able to, well, not be burdened with everything that's going on. Not just the killing game as a whole, but Riggy and Clef. We're honestly in a more similar situation than I expected to be in. The other 2 toons she was closest to, one gone and the other... Riggy, he's just... I just can't get a good grasp on him. So... how long are we gonna do this? As long as you'd like. Well, that he wouldn't even gone on. I could stay here all day. All day? I mean, if you like, I could stay here as well. Sure. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get off in like, at most 10 minutes. But you'll miss the tour. Tour? You know, like there's a pet shop, which, pretty sure is closed, but it's a nice shade of red. Or the trolley, which maybe we could go on now. Huh. You're right. Maybe if laugh isn't a problem anymore, we'd be allowed on. Oh yeah, that'd be lots of fun. Maybe. Poor Lou. Lou being Lou. He's fun to have around. Bessie gave a seaside tour of the entire playground, though not before Lou exited the boat at the next pier. Sharing so many fun facts, even I didn't know all of them. When it's something she's passionate about, Bessie truly shines, doesn't she? Well, at least she had a fun time. like a kid at a Disney mall. Eventually, the tour ended and the rest of us got off the boat. Took you long enough. Thanks for waiting for us. I mean, you didn't have to leave the boat early, you know. Yeah, honestly, what is the point of that? Fair enough. Well, I had fun, and I'm pretty sure Pete did too. You, didn't need to always be patting my back. Oh, you getting sensitive to the touch there, Pete? Petey boy? Petester? Pete man? Pete? Oh, oops. Was that not comfortable? No. It was fine. I meant as in, didn't want your arms to feel all sore from lifting them up so often. Oh, then no worries, Pete. I might not look too strong, but I've gotten pretty good arm training. Really? What are you thinking about, Pete? Well, nothing formal, just kinda naturally wave my arms a lot, explaining things to Toons. Yeah. I see. Well, it's definitely more than I usually do. Unless you count pacing back and forth sometimes. It's good enough cardio, right? As in, just something I naturally do, whether reading something or teaching something to others. Then maybe we can pace around and wave our arms like crazy. Perhaps we could, Tom. Perhaps we could. Well, I'm glad that a good amount of you like listening to my tour. I just kind of wish I didn't have to be in these pretty scary times. Yeah, you can say that again. My question is, what have the others been doing? Everyone else keeps going off to do their own thing. It could have to do with the motive. Because it felt strange for Coach Z to leave me at that point, crossing my fingers. Someone we either trust, hate, or don't know. Which could literally be anyone. That's practically saying anything goes, with maybe some few exceptions. What exception could you have to that? Trust, hate, or don't know. Someone you know, but don't trust, but don't hate. Okay. Yup, you can say that again. It's basically a huge guessing game, who got who. Is that sleepy time? Oh, come on. What is it this time?
Attention all Toons, I have a very short announcement. Simply put, somewhere in the dock, you'll find a very special item. To whichever pair obtains it, they'll have a much easier time knocking out another pair. You'll know what the item is if it has an interesting label. That is all. Happy findings.
An item? Oh boy, we got more in the mix now, huh? This soup just needed another ingredient. That doesn't sound super good. More ways to entice a pair. Suddenly we heard footsteps from the party hat building. So, Flunky continues to provide extra motives for us, no? It's been a full 30 minutes since I've done someone else's voice. So be it. I'm going to find whatever he hid and destroy it. Despite not liking him all that much, I kind of trust Giggles on that. Oh, hello, you all. Hello, Paula.
Not only hello, Paula, but hello to this rather sizable group.
Look who it is. Are you just never gonna let what could be a lie go? Oh, I'm sorry for being cautious around a potential dictator. Are you being serious? Flippy's the dictator, and not the guy who literally told us to follow his every single word? Okay, and did Flippy come up with any ideas? Flippy doesn't need to do anything. We're here to help him. Yeah, and we've been busy having a nice boat tour. Boat tour? Oh no.
You've all just been spending your time riding a boat, then trying to come up with a different plan. And you were the biggest complainers about Mo's plan, too. Some dedication.
Okay. And have you made any changes to Mo's stupid plan?
No, because it's the smartest plan.
Oh, really? You see, no problems with Mo having all the power. You can't seriously have forgotten how he's been treating us, Giggles.
I see no problem with it.
No problem, but he's been super mean about everything. Maybe he was right that the randomized duos was a bad idea, but we could just modify it to be bigger groups.
Then how about this? We get everyone here so we can discuss this, no?
Yeah, let's do that. It's not a bad idea, I guess. Took a while to find the others, though after an unusual amount of time we could only find a few others. Imagine not Harry, but we got Riggy. Found, quote-unquote, found Coach Z. We got Mo. Surly and Harry were somewhere. Is there no one else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. But there should be someone else. I don't know.
Well, what is so important? Did you buffoons finally have an actual rebuttal?
Look, Mo, I know how important it is to keep everyone safe. I know that. But we can compromise.
A compromise? Really?
If we instead separated into groups of 4 or so, if any incidents did happen, it'd be obvious who'd be responsible, no? That's what I was kind of thinking from the beginning, and it's like, okay, it's a weakness to have 2 people, just increase the group size. So it's a minimum of 4. But like, I mean, because his idea is basically just a group of 1, right? And then, like, one group of everyone, one group of 13, and his ideas was several groups of 2, and then just 1 person. But anyway.
I would have said that I'm surprised you actually thought of an improvement from your original plan. However, you literally could not have gone anywhere but up. Well, Professor, if you're so sure about this plan of yours, then who'd be on what team? There's only 13 of us.
I know. I want to be with the Funny Tunes that haven't showed up yet.
Harry and Surly. Why exactly? His partner might be in that group.
Well, those 2 just keep evaporating. I want to know their tricks for a future party back home. It's a special tool that'll help us later.
I'll join you, Riggy. That's also suspicious. I feel like everyone's trying to maneuver themselves right now.
Well, there's one group, Pete. Care to actually pick one yourself?
Just because he came up with the idea doesn't mean he has to choose everything.
Newsflash, Mo, but not everyone wants to control every single thing of another Toon's life, you know. So when are you gonna start embarrassing him? Well, maybe the boat Toons can stick together.
Sounds good to me.
Does that work for all of you? I guess, but I'd rather not have to deal with more fun boat time. So are we gonna be a group of 5? But I wasn't planning on doing that again for a while. Well, if Lou doesn't want to join us, then we can have the Silly Street crew back together. Coach Z, you can join us. Just go with it, Coach Z. Just go with it. Maybe suspicious to straight up say no to that, so I lightly nodded at him.
Oh, thank God.
Good idea, Tom. We might have lost Clara, but we still have us 4.
And, me? I guess I'm a part of this group now. Yeah, you can be replacement Clara. I never really had a voice for her anyway. Okay, so then who does that leave? Mo, Lou, Giggles, and Oldman. Yeah? 4, 4, and 5? Yeah, 3 groups of people.
What a great group.
Oh, boo-hoo. Angry that Pete and his gang did what you asked?
Fine. You win this time. Well, team, I see no reason to try to venture any further to find this extra motive from Flunky, so I'm staying right here. To the other buffoons, I don't care what you do. Just investigate anywhere but here.
Well, I know where I'm gonna go. To the huts?
However, didn't Flunky state that the item is located in the dock? Although I would like to find the others first.
Well, what are we waiting for? Then, let's go, bucko.
Well, you heard, Mo, didn't you? You all searched the streets.
Wouldn't it be fair to split the responsibilities of who searches what? I mean that for both of our groups.
Doesn't matter where we search, we just need to cover the entire playground.
As for us, we kind of have a problem. There's 3 streets, but only 5 of us. Well, maybe only one of us needs to check the first street we went on. What's it called again? Barnacle Boulevard.
Then I'll handle that one on my own. You 4 split into 2 teams of 2.
Oh, Coach? Actually, I kind of wanted to talk with you one-on-one. Did she get Coach Z in the last motive? Why would she want this?
About what?
I don't know. I just feel like I need to sort things out about the whole host crew thing. Oh, their little dispute. Right.
Well, I suppose we can talk about it in Lighthouse Lane, then.
Yeah, that'd work. There goes Coach Z and Bessie. So, how do we split up? Well, maybe, Well, I've had fun searching for Surly with Pete, so Flippy, you're up. Pete would clearly rather go with Tom. It's fine, Tom. I can search by myself. You sure? Yeah, you two can keep each other company again. Works for me. Now we get to see Seaweed Street, Pete. Huh, okay, I was really expecting a decision there. My heart got racing for a second. Flippy, you didn't have to. Of course I had to, Pete. Oh, come on, I wasn't super sure about things, but seeing how much fun you were having on the boat with Tom, I'm sure you'd much rather be with Tom than, well, alone. Thank you, Flippy. No problem, Pete. But now we're alone. Well, guess I'm alone on this one. I don't like that. My search in Barnacle Boulevard, really nothing happened. I searched every single corner, even tried to fish for something. Guess it was fun to fish again, although I'd much rather prefer to find something. However, what I wasn't expecting... Huh? Isn't that...
Well, look who's here by himself. Did your team dissolve already? Yikes-o!
No, we just split up to search for this item Flunky placed for us. Riggy filled me in on the situation. Wouldn't you have heard the announcement? With unnecessary enthusiasm?
Oh, please, Surly. A motive like this is super interesting. I bet we're gonna see 2 dead bodies show up soon.
I don't like that. He's been following me for too long, Flippy. I see. Well, is there a reason you two searched here? With the main playground being searched by Toons already, it made sense to search other places. Paula went to Seaweed Street and Harry didn't want to search with us.
That shorty really needs to learn to relax, you know?
Do you think it's possible Harry was chosen as the one without a partner? That seems too obvious, but maybe. Well, maybe. I don't think he'd want to investigate, regardless as if he was partnered with anyone or not. Yeah, that's pretty much just Harry, really. Indeed. Figuring out who's partnered with who is going to take some time. Why even bother?
What? You planning something?
Of course not. Now more than ever, I need to stay safe. And that includes not being constantly followed by someone, Riggy.
Well, you don't gotta go and be so rude about it, Surly.
Wait, are those two partners? Maybe. It would be a odd pairing. But maybe. That would explain why Riggy's been trying to find Surly, but I can't be sure about it. Yeah, it could make sense. I don't know what's people like behaving normally and trying and not behaving normally. Like, I don't know who's trying to get to their partners and who's trying to disguise their movements. Like, you can't know that. It's just... So regardless of anything, I'm spent. I don't want to go through this entire street again. Then we back to the huts and I just sat near the campfire. And I sat by said fire alone. Why? Now that I'm not investigating, all I can think of is that. Everyone's trying their best, but I know I can do better. All I've done is just keep getting worse and worse. Why am I not the confident mayor I know I am? I know I never had to deal with something so perilous, but I've barely been any sort of leader as of late. Mel and Pete have been trying to be more of a leader than I have, neither of them really wanting to do it. So why should I be allowed to just sit here and do nothing? Tomorrow I'll step up again. But how would I do that? We have a plan in place now. One that I'm literally breaking right now, being by myself. I need to find my group again. I can't be here alone. I was about to head out. I noticed 2 Toons approaching me. Okay, trustworthy people.
Ah, there you are, Flippy.
Sorry. I bet I was making you all worried, right? Yeah, why didn't we stay, like, in the town or something?
You bet. We thought something might have happened to you.
I know. Where's Tom and Pete? They're still searching on Seaweed Street, I think. But, Flippy, why were you here? I don't know. I couldn't find anything, and lately I just can't figure out how to lead anymore. I haven't actually done much for the group after the trial, and there's more capable leaders anyways.
Whoa there, Flippy. I didn't mean to shout at you. And you already know you don't have to always be the front runner and everything, right?
I know that, Coach. I just can't help but feel bad about not getting us all out of here. Clara and Clef, things could have ended up so much differently if we had just escaped.
You know you can't blame yourself for that, Flippy.
Yeah, Flippy, I haven't been super great at keeping things together too, so... But it's my job to protect everyone, and I've already failed. Hey, look, Flippy. I, might not be the mayor, so I guess I don't really know how it feels, but I don't blame you for anything. No, seriously, everything that happened wasn't 'cause of you.
Exactly. Flippy, you yourself told me I couldn't blame myself for not sticking around to catch Clef in the act. But you'll need to stop blaming yourself for what happened at the pie event, alright?
There's a lot of self-blame in Danganronpa fangans. Like, a lot of it. But this is written well enough that I'm enjoying it, yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I can't get over still. But the thing about that self-blame is almost none of it makes any sense. Coach, I damaged Clara so badly. Like, people in games always talk about, I couldn't do anything to stop them from killing themselves. It's like, well, what could you have done? How about you brainstorm some ideas first before feeling bad about not doing those ideas that you never had in the first place? Like, it's not like you procrastinated or something. Like, there's nothing you could have done. Think of something. Prove me wrong. But anyway. Clef dealt the final blow, but I mean, I guess he does have a reason to feel bad about that, though. Yeah. Yikes. I dealt the majority of the damage. We got along, but what if she died hating me for putting her in such a perilous situation? Yeah, actually, no, that's kind of real. We don't know what she was feeling. Flippy.
It's true that you'll never know what she was feeling. However, your only option is to trust in the last moments you spent with her. Because, well, we don't have an alternative way to know.
You're right. Thank you, Coach C, for always helping me.
It's a coach's duty to help those in need.
I don't want to break up this conversation, but we should probably find Pete and Tom now. No, you're right, Bessie. We should find them now.
True. Let's head out then.
Once we returned to the dock, we noticed there wasn't just Tom and Pete, but almost everyone there.
Well, well, well. Look who returned.
I wondered why you'd simply walk towards the huts by yourself.
This dude sees everything. I swear to God, he has eyes on the wall everywhere.
Not even following the rules of your dear friend. It's laughable, really.
Oh, please. He has Coach and Bessie with him anyways. So, that everyone? Almost everyone. I don't think I need to say anything more. Harry continues to avoid us at all costs. Why did we even include him when splitting up the groups? We should have just done 12 people and left Harry out of it. Honestly, it was a bit surprising how long he stayed with us yesterday. Well, that's besides the point. Did anyone find what Flunky hid? Coach and I couldn't find anything. Someone definitely did. Someone's already gone off the deep end, I fear.
Surly and I didn't. Flippy didn't look very happy either, so I'm gonna guess it's a no from him.
I found Pete and Tom happy in Seaweed Street, though not a malicious happy. I'm never gonna dance again. See.
The playground search was a bust.
We have searched through any buildings accessible to us, however, to no avail. However, there was one issue with our tactics. What do you mean? How likely is it for a duo or singular toon to have found the item and isn't speaking up about it?
Well, I mean, not very high. Paulo was with Pete and I. And Surly and Riggy didn't seem to find anything, along with Flippy. And Coach and Bessie got to talk to one another during our street searches. So, I can definitely say they're not strangers to one another, though I don't think they were exactly friends.
I might have gotten a bit heated when she was talking about Riggy, but I was only annoyed at her antics. Nothing more.
Okay.
I see. And going by the rules of the motive, how your partner has to be someone you either trust dearly, despise, or barely know. That means you two could not be partners. However, what about us? What about us that stayed at the playground? We were all practically working alone.
Humph. If something was found, it would have been quite obvious how someone would react, no? Exactly, which means none of us found it. Great.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh boy. Let me guess. We're gonna try searching again tomorrow, aren't we? Yep. But for now, we should get some rest. We've done enough for today.
Bah! We're gonna be working again tomorrow? Boring!
We have to do this for everyone's safety.
Alright. I'll just have to compensate then.
Compensate how? Yo. These announcement alarms like genuinely interrupt the flow of a conversation. I never see them coming.
Attention all toons, it is now 10 p.m. For all of you with a partner, I wonder what you'll do.
Nighttime already? It seems so.
Humph, so it is. Well, I want to keep searching a bit more, so you three better follow me.
Excuse me? I'm exhausted enough.
Don't make me agree with Mo of all tunes giggles.
I just want to quickly check Punchline Place in case that Flunky is trying to trick us or something. And what reason would Flunky have to lie? I'll never trust that dreaded cug. Him being the reason we're all here. If I ever get to see him in person, he'll regret it.
He doesn't believe Flunky, yet he's still searching for something anyways. Great. Just stupendous. Oh, is this our interaction?
I'm not going to let him waste my time.
Oh no.
That may be your opinions. However, I'm intrigued to see if he'll find anything of use.
I believe you two should follow them. You are a group after all. Fine, but I'm not staying for long. There goes that group of tunes. Okay. Well, I guess we should just go to sleep then. I'm beat. I didn't expect Mo to go along with them. Odd. I assume same groups tomorrow. Actually, Tom, if it's okay, would you care to join our team for tomorrow? It's basically a team of 3 without Harry, and you can rejoin the others if I can get Harry outside. Paul is being a little more pushy than I remember her being. Well, okay. Though after we search tomorrow, I'm gonna return to Sender.
Oh, wow, a temporary party member.
Don't call him that. Just sounds disrespectful. But they are doing what I thought they should do, is just make 3 groups of 4 and just leave Harry out.
Fine, let's get going then.
And there goes that group, leaving.
They didn't even ask us before taking Tom. But whatever.
That's what I'm saying, Paula's being pushy. That's kind of odd. Well, at least Tom will return to us tomorrow afternoon. Though, it would have been nicer to stay with him. Well, time to go sleep, partner. Partner? Oh. Who needs enemies with friends like Bessie? Wait, I meant group. Wait a minute. If Coach is my partner, then Bessie's partner is Pete? Oh, right, yeah, because because it can't be Coach, because Coach is our partner, so I'm talking about Pete. But she doesn't know that, so I can just sort of say, we could pass this off. No, it's okay, Bessie, I'm fine with telling them. Oh, okay. Well, this is a very innocent group. They seem to have no relation to each other before today, though.
So then, you mean that you two were paired up?
Indeed. That's right. Aw, Pete didn't get Tom, huh? Who got Tom, then? Looks like us two were paired in the barely new category. Yeppers. I was kind of surprised you were my partner, of all tunes. Though, maybe it's for the better, partners in someone I had a stronger connection with.
I see. Well, I feel as though us two should share as well. You okay with telling who you're with, Flippy?
I think it should be fine. I trust these two.
All right. Flippy and I were actually paired up.
Really? But Flippy, didn't you say... You dumbass, Flippy. You didn't need to do that. Why would you do that? Flippy. Oh. Sorry about that. Well, the truth is, he feels like shit and then just does more things to feel shitty about. Like, why? The truth is, Coach and I agreed we should stay away from each other, be cautious, and I couldn't think of a reason why I came back alone, so I lied. Sorry to all of you. Well, that's understandable, Flippy.
I'm more surprised you told a believable lie, Flippy.
I couldn't think of any other way to not disclose our agreement. Well, how about we just get some rest now? We're gonna be doing a lot of searching tomorrow, aren't we? Indeed we are. Let's head to our huts now. Sheesh. Okay. And so we all headed to our respective huts. Item is still out there, right? I doubt it. Heavy eyes, didn't take long for me to fall asleep. Oh yo! And that is going to bring today's episode to a precipitous and tenseful end. In the next episode, we will see how my flurry of decisions has affected things, see if there's any more to make, and see if we live. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this has been a very tense chapter. I can't wait. I'm going to keep playing into this. So, see you all on the flip side. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Danganronpa.